Yo, I love this new figure. The body mold's crazy. It's pretty super. You know what I'm saying? The thumbnail and the corny intro I just made. I think we know who I'm reviewing today. And that figure is... Finally, he's released. Son Goku, the games begin. When this guy got announced in around April, I think, I was so hype. Because the 2022, I think he came out in 2022, 2.0 Cell Games Goku was my first ever figure. My grandma actually bought me it when I think I was 11. Yes, I'm a youngin'. I'm 14 now. By the way, I just got a job since I'm of age. And as of today, it's Thursday, I think the 19th. But tomorrow, I'm going to be buying a new pair of legs for my SHF Ace. Because my old ones are really loose and they pop off easily. Just got terrible QC. Great figure, though. And I'm ordering Gear 5 Luffy from Egghead. I cannot wait to get these guys in. They're going to be so good. I've seen TikToks on them. But yeah, I have no transition to the next segment. Let's get into his paint and sculpting. Before we get into the figure itself, let's get to the box. It's a, typical SH Figure Arts box. Besides this one little sticker, we'll get into that in a second. First, there's a big image of Goku on the side. For some reason, a picture of his arms. Oh, and that leads into this picture on the top. Just normal window, generic, has the name Son Goku, Super Saiyan Son Goku. The games begin. Some Japanese, Chinese, in between, I don't know. It says it on the front with the SH Figure Arts logo. I've always liked how they've done their boxes. His face on the bottom, which I display my boxes with the bottom facing out, so I always like that. Here's the side. Oh, that's where the arm is from. It's from the side picture. Oh, this is from when he was teleporting from Cell. We'll put an image of that right there. My bad, my hands are dirty. I had to do a school project. Really annoying. Yeah, nothing too different. Just some promo images on the back, the front, besides this, which we're gonna get into now. So when Goku sits in the box, he has it says dynamic movable shoulder system, which is the new shoulder system. They used it on the Daima Goku, I'm pretty sure. Really similar. They work really well. We'll do that in the articulation segment, but yeah, nothing too crazy about this box. Let's get into his paint and sculpting. First thing I thought of when I got this guy was, dang, he looks great. I mean, just look at him. He has shading all around his body. Besides the back, which we'll get into later. But let's focus on the good. His hair looks great. It's what I think they're going to stick with the normal releases for SH Figure Arts. Maybe not the EEs, but only time can tell. Till we get another good EE. This year was pretty rough. Besides the Beast Gohan. I bought him. He's pretty good. But yeah, he has shading all through the front. Paint looks spectacular, honestly. I have no splotches anywhere. Hold up, oh, actually, now that I see it, it could be a little better around his chest area, but that's the only thing I'm seeing. Everything else just looks great. The bottom of his boots look fine. You have the branding right there. Let's see if my camera can pick it up. You can barely see it, which I like. I don't like branding on my figures. Now let's get into the back, like I said earlier. Nothing back here. Nothing at all. Just plastic, no paint. It might look like that on my camera, but that's just because of the terrible lighting and shadows. But yeah, nothing on the back. Oh yeah, and nothing on the wrists either. But that's honestly not bad to me. I'll take it. Oh, that popped off. That's not good. But yeah, none of my biggest concerns for this guy, besides a few things, but we'll get into that into the articulation right now. This guy is really good. His articulation is great in some parts, not so great in others, but that's what this segment's for. We'll start from the feet and work our way up like we have in the past reviews. Now let's get started. His foot goes forward that far, backward this far, toe joint, ankle swivel, ankle rocker. Now this weird calf joint they used on the Daima adult Goku can only go forward, not backward, not at all. And now for one of my complaints with this guy is his single jointed knees. put a frame of the Daima Gokus right here. But yeah, the Daima Goku's definitely got more flexion, but I think that's because of the less baggy pants. But yeah, he has a thigh swivel. He can kick up this far. He can kick back this far, which isn't great, but not necessarily bad. But it became better due to the soft plastic crotch piece, which I'm loving that they're starting to do more, because it's really great. And now, for one of the core reasons, I think this guy's one of the best Gokus you can buy. Unmodded ab crunch. Oh my god, this is insane to me. I would have never thought Figure Arts would have gave us an ab crunch with a gap, honestly. Because these 2.0 bodies, you had to mod them to get this even close to this level of movement and range. But now, he's just like this out of the box, which is great to me. For his arms, he has double jointed elbows. One Piece line needs these. He has a wrist swivel, normal import wrist movement. Now for the superposable shoulders that they said on the box. They can go up about this far. They can cross over. And this is how far they go back. So, really good shoulders all around. But now, for one of the gripes that are actually in the shoulders, well, actually more so in the bicep swivel, is these biceps pop off. Mine did it, but I fixed mine by putting a little bit of super glue in there. Really risky. Be careful when you do that, because the paper trick wouldn't work for me. But yeah, now we'll get into the head articulation. He looks about that far, then that far. Not great due to this head joint. We'll get into that in a minute. He can look up this far. He can look down this far with a little bit of gappage, which is normal. Now, what I was talking about with the joint is like this. The peg to put the head onto the body is in the back, not in the bottom, but in the back. And I personally don't like this at all. But I can't control how they design it. But I know if you want to put your 2.0 heads on this, you got to get the Super Saiyan 4 neck and the Daima Goku peg. I don't have Super Saiyan 4 yet. I was thinking about getting them soon, but we'll see. And it really limits some of the head range, but it does help you use this one feature. The thing it helps you with is the neck adjustment system. You can make them taller or shorter. I honestly find it pretty funny how you can do this, but it's really neat. First of its kind to do this. A bunch of stuff got announced on this body mold, so be expecting similar stuff, and this might be the new normal. By the way, I couldn't find a transition to get to his accessories, so let's do that now. Honestly, this guy comes with a pretty solid amount of accessories. Let's look into him. He has a looking to the side, like teeth gritting face. He has a really good, like grinning / smiling face. And a face you need with every Dragon Ball figure, which is a yelling face. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, he has the stern resting face that comes on him out of the box. And you can put all these faces on his alternate windy hair sculpt. Now for his hands, we have his Kamehameha hands, some splayed out blasting hands, some fighting stance / martial arts hands, instant transmission hands, and finally some fists. Honestly, these are the only two head sculpts that I'd want on mine, so let's try them on. First is the Ultimate Gohan. There we go. It takes a little bit of pressure, and you got to angle the ball joint straight up. But yeah, it looks pretty nice overall. There is some gappage in the back right here, and when you make him look up, but he can look up like really far with this body, which is really good to me. But yeah, definite kit bash that can work. Now let's try the SSJ head. Uh-oh. I guess when you put the heads on, it pops the neck out, but it's okay. Now for the legendary Super Saiyan Goku head. I don't know. Dang, it's not getting on there. Hold up, let's take the faceplates off. Maybe it'll work now. Editor, speed this up. I think we got it. He is super tall with this head. He won't even fit in frame, which is crazy. But yeah, that's the 2 heads I'd want on mine. If you have any others you'd want to try, comment down below. I'll make a short on it. But yeah, pretty solid. Now for size comparisons. Here he is, next to the adult Dama Goku. Son Gohan, the fighter that surpassed Goku. Here he is next to Sanji. And finally, Romance Dawn Luffy. Overall, this guy's a 10 out of 10 in my book. Great articulation, great accessories, great everything. And by the way, if you're wondering why my shirt's different, it's the next day. But yeah, only a few little gripes with this guy, like the butterfly joints and the head engineering, I guess. But yeah, overall, he's pretty solid. But that's it from me. I'll catch y'all later.